Hi, I want to introduce you a series where I will be building a world eater, also known as a perimeter maker, step by step. I am working on my own design for one of these devices and thought it might be helpful. This is going to be all about the concepts, and my goal here is not to just show you how to build one particular world eater, as you can just download any Litematica and build it yourself. My goal is to walk you through the basics and principles so you can develop your own device. This is chapter number 0. It will cover the basic concepts, and I hope you enjoy this series and find something helpful for you. The first basic concept we need to cover is, of course, the plane machine. Here are the blocks we will be using to build it. There are slime block, honey block, piston, sticky piston, observer and redstone block. Piston and sticky piston are obvious, I suppose. All you need to know here is that the push limit for both of them is 12 blocks. And of course you need the source of the redstone signal to turn them on and off. Slime blocks and honey blocks work as glue for our machine. It sticks all components together. So if you, for instance, push a slime block with a piston attached to it, the piston will move too. If you move at least one sticky block, all attached items will move too. There are also some blocks that do not stick and cannot be moved by pistons, such as the obsidian block. I often use it here to limit the movement of the structures. There are many differences between a slime block and a honey block. The most important one for us is conductivity. A honey block stops propagation of redstone signal. Another important one is that honey doesn't stick to slime and vice versa. This is the main reason why honey is used so widely in builds. And the observer. It sends a redstone signal if the state of the block, which it is looking at, has changed. Also, we should know that it also sends a signal in any event when this block has moved. With these blocks we can build a simple flying machine that will move continuously in two directions. We need one piston, one observer and two slime blocks, and repeat the exact same design one more time. What we have here: when you activate the observer on any side, it activates the piston, and piston pushes other half of machine forward. This causes the observer on that side to activate, and it starts powering the piston. Piston retracts and pulls the first part of the machine, and this event activates the observer on the first part. So we have an infinite loop here. Important note: the piston cannot push itself, it can only pull or push others. If we use honey here, there will be no difference, because observer powers piston directly. But for example, if this build we use slime as a conductor, so if we replace slime with honey, it won't work. To build one-way flying machine or even a stepper, we need to know how to build a flying machine with a redstone block. The main trick here is that we cannot push extended piston since the game treats it as immovable. So in case we want to build a stepper, we need to power the piston, then unpower it and only then move. This can be tricky. The simplest design I can suggest is this. Here we have a piston powered by a redstone block, which extends immediately after the game is unfrozen. But when the front of the machine is pushed, redstone block is pushed too, and as a result piston unpower itself. The movement event activates the observer and the piston side, and they pull the back side of the machine. Because of that, the first piston moves again in a powered state and extends. That's it, an endless movement loop. The second concept is building a movable TNT duper and pushing it down. I'm not an expert in this area, so I suppose it will be more honest to suggest you watch this video. It was made a long time ago by Ilmango, but everything here still works. Here you need to understand two concepts: how to build and assemble a TNT duper and how to push it down. This will be very useful in the future. In case you're too lazy, I'll show you assembling the dupers when they appear in my videos, and also to push a duper down, you have to push it through a minecart. As far as I understand, this is not only because of the update order, but also mainly because otherwise the minecart for a moment will detach from the rails, causing the redstone signal to flash, which will activate the TNT block. And now I will show you how to build a duper that is not shown in this video. It is used in contemporary world eaters and will be helpful for our series in the future. I tried to find how to build it on YouTube, but it seems to be posted somewhere I don't have access to, maybe in the Chinese sector. So I had to reverse engineer the videos, not schematics, because I was too lazy to download maps and schematics. So I'll only give credit to the video where I found the key component of this build, the location of the coral. Here is how to build it. The shape of slime blocks, detector rail, minecart, coral, and here is the TNT. Then to assemble you need to push it down. It's exactly 12 blocks, so there is no room for the piston or an observer. So you have to push it sideways with another flying machine, and that's the only way to move it. Note that you only have to push it from this side, and only then it will be bidirectional. If you're going to push it from the other side, it will be one directional, and you will get a duplicate rail when you move it back. To fix that, you just need to move that slime block from here to here. The main reason we want to use it is precision. It's not 100% accurate and you can't use it as a stationary duper. By the way, there is a good stationary duper that I use in my builds. But the precision compared to all other designs is just great. I made a small test here. You can see that sometimes it doesn't fit to the 1x1 hole, but I'll show you in the next videos how to use it, avoiding this issue. So that's it for today. Thank you.